Okay, well, I have a little story too that I was going to share. I'll say it quickly. It made me think of it when I found this story originally. I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but one time when I was in Ottawa, I had spent the day just doing some sightseeing by myself. And then I was heading back to the friend's place I was staying at, and it was January. Freezing cold there, freezing cold. And I'd been gone all day. And I was not used to the transit system in Ottawa. I'd only been there, a couple of days. And this was my first day going out by myself. And so I was trying to make sure I got on the right buses and stuff to get to my friend's house. Mm-hmm. And so I got on the bus that I was supposed to. I did a good job with that. But then I got distracted talking to somebody on the bus and I missed my stop. Only by, I think maybe 4 stops or so. But at that point, I needed to, try to get back on track. So I got off at the next stop when I realized. And then I just crossed the street and was like, I'll just catch the next bus going back. Because I was like, I thought it was just a couple of stops, but I didn't really want to walk that far because I guess I didn't mention, but it was nighttime, at least 9:30 at night. So it was dark out. I was in an area of town I had never been in before by myself. So I get to this bus stop and my shoes are soaking wet because I had just been in and out all day going to different museums. So they'd get snow on them outside and then they would melt off inside. And so my feet had been wet and freezing all day. So I was cold. I was hungry. I wanted to get home to my friends so bad. And so I pulled my phone out to check when the next bus was going to be arriving because I was is it coming in 5 minutes? Is it coming in half an hour? I check. It says it's going to be coming in about 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay, I can wait.
Is this area well lit up?
No. And so I'm waiting, but then I'm like, I can't wait. I was so cold. I was starting to kind of get into panic mode. So I was like, I'm just going to order an Uber. I was like, I have no idea how much this will cost from where I am, but I just can't risk it. I need to get an Uber. So I order an Uber. And, I forgot to mention this, but my phone was dying because of the cold. So it had died after I checked the bus. So then I had to put it in my shirt and warm it back up. And once it warmed up, then I pulled it out and I ordered the Uber. And I just, was able to order the Uber. And luckily the Uber was right by me. So you know how you can see the Uber on the maps driving towards you? So it was a black car. And I watched it on the maps and it showed that the Uber did a U-turn and then was coming on my street and was going to be there in 2 seconds. And so then this vehicle, I looked to the side and then this vehicle, this black car pulls up, stops directly in front of me. And so then I was like, oh, thank goodness. And so I ran to the Uber, opened the front door, jumped in, which again, I always used to sit in the front seat of Ubers. Not the best decision. You should always sit in the back seat. So I do that now, but I used to sit in the front seat because I wanted to be nice and chat with them, but not the safest decision to make. And so I jump into the front seat of the Uber and I grab my seatbelt and I throw it on and I'm like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I was so cold. Ha ha ha. And the Uber immediately starts driving away. And then I, get settled. And so then I turn to the Uber driver and I'm like, hey, how are you doing tonight? And then the guy just looks at me really weirdly and then slowly pulls over. And I'm like, what? Why are we stopping? And he goes, I'm not your Uber driver.
No.
Oh no. So I was like, wait, what? Why did you start driving? And he says, because you got in so fast and you were talking so quickly, I thought maybe someone was chasing you. So he was a good guy.
Yeah, he was actually a good guy. Okay.
Yeah. And then he drove me home anyway. So I canceled my Uber and he asked where I was going. I gave him the address and he was like, oh, like I'm kind of going by there. I can just drop you off. Which again, not a safe decision to make, but luckily everything worked out okay. But I will definitely be telling my kids not to make those kinds of decisions.
Damn.